Welcome to my first ever video in Niles, Illinois, and welcome to the Golf Mill Shopping Center. A tale of two malls, sort of. A mall with a fascinating history. If you want to know a little bit more about that history, I will link a video by North Sea Dog 22 at Great Mall channel in the description below. Now, Niles is not an area that I travel to regularly. Of course, I knew about this mall, but once I saw his video, I knew this was something I was going to have to check out. This mall started in the 1960s as an outdoor mall, kind of what all the indoor malls are turning into today. But there are so many unique factors about this mall, including the Sears that I showed you in the beginning was smack dab in the middle. So there is essentially a south side to the mall and a north side to the mall. There is also a office center in the shape of a golf ball. Eventually a theater will be built and some kind of indoor entertainment venue. Yeah, this mall pretty much had everything for the community and it was very thriving. But in the 1980s, as indoor malls were becoming more of a thing, Golf Mill would undergo a major renovation and would close for a decent amount of time to enclose everything. But this is where things really get interesting. In 2006, the south side of the mall would undergo another renovation, a modernization, if you will, when a new theater was built. When the mall was enclosed, they also built a food court on the south side. But when they renovated it in 2006, they would, for some reason, forget about the north side, leaving its 1980s aesthetic, which is still intact today. But as most would eventually do, the Sears did close, basically cutting off the only connection between the south side of this mall and the north side. There is no more access between the two sections unless you drive or walk around this building. So now you basically have what looks like two different malls. The somewhat more modern 2006 version on the south side, which is the main mall, basically, but slowly becoming a dead mall, and then the north side, which is pretty much an abandoned 1980s style dead mall with pretty much no tenants, but at least as of North Sea Dog's visit, still open. We're going to find out for sure about that today. But the story doesn't end there, and one of the main reasons I'm visiting it today, because there may be a renovation yet again of this mall in 2025. They're securing the financing and the whole TIF district thing to basically turn this once again to an outdoor shopping venue. Yeah, back to its 1960s route. So let's do this. All right, there's the main entrance to the south side. There's the abandoned Sears, and there's what left of the north side. Alright, so there is the north side. There's the former Sears, where it's blocked off, and Here's the south side, which we're at right now. Yeah, there's not even much left of this food court. Very interesting. I mean, I love the vibes of this area here, too. Bath and Body Works at least. So we're now approaching the Sears. All right, continuing on. And I think this is the more modern part of the mall. Oh, cool little airplane there. A cool little lamp up there. And on this end, we do have an active theater, so I believe this is still open, so that's cool. Yeah, this south end was definitely a lot more dead than I expected. Certainly seems like a lot more has closed down since North Sea Dog's video in 2022. But again, I'm pretty sure they're slated for renovation in 2025. Pianos. Yeah, this place definitely not going to be around for much longer. I didn't know exactly when it was going to be closed down officially for renovation, but I'm like, you know what, I need to check it out soon. And we basically end up here by the J.C. Penney anchor and the Ross. Oh wow, and it goes down this way a little bit too. I mean, it's a decent sized mall. This is how you access the professional building, as they call it. Yeah, so the golf ball shaped workplace tower can access from inside the mall. Also something very unique. That is something. Alright, that's about it. I have a neat little comic and card store here. That's kind of cool. There's the JCPenney. Alright, now I really want to get to that other side of the mall. So that's where the retro vibes really kick in. Oh wow, cool. They have like trading cards and games here. You can like play Pokemon games apparently, but it's a little Midwest gaming vibes here. It's neat. Yeah, I don't know when this is going to close down, but this is definitely winding down. Not quite to the level of Stratford or Spring Hill at this point, but the days are certainly numbered. There's only like 2 places to eat at. We got a Japanese place and a Korea place. Alright, that will do it for the south side of the mall. Now we're going to head over to the good side. Hopefully it's still open. You got this little piece outside that shows the different butterflies that are in the garden area here. Obviously when the weather is nicer. Alright, but there's Golf Mill, the main entrance of the south side. Funny enough, whenever someone says Golf Mill, I think of Golf Mill Ford right across the street, and their catchy little jingles that I've heard so many times since I was a kid. We are not in Chicago, but we're definitely not far. And there's your Sears. It was a big 2-story Sears, kind of a super center of its day, and a very unique placement right in the middle of this mall. And I think North Sea Dog's video showed it, but I forgot what was here. You could access it from the north side of the mall, but that is gone now as well. Burlington is the main anchor here on the north side. And there's also a Target. So this area is kind of hopping, but it's for the department stores, not for the mall itself. But there it is, right in between the Target and the Burlington is a non-discrete little mall entrance. It is, folks. Holy, oh my god, look at this, folks. Yeah, this is what the entire Golf Mill shopping center, mall, whatever you want to call it, looked like up until 2006. I can't believe this is still open. This is crazy. Power to the mall walkers, I guess. Otherwise, why would they keep this open? Is there any actual business open still? There might be one over here, but oh my goodness. Yeah, there was a department store over here, but that unfortunately closed. I can't remember though what exactly that was. There's like an alteration shop here. That might be it. Okay, there's a little hair salon here as well. It's not a short drive down here from McHenry. It's about an hour. but so worth it just for this. I don't know if you can even hear the buzzing of the lights. You know, unfortunately, there's music that I gotta deal with too, but. Oh, and this is not creepy at all. Yeah, I don't normally show restrooms, but come on, the vibes here, you have to. This is cool, folks. I've watched a few videos now about this mall, and I don't know if a reason's ever been given why they never renovated this side. They just didn't. And here's the Sears entrance. So if you remember from the other side of the mall, we had this sign. Yeah, that was the south side of the Sears. This is the north side. So basically, once upon a time, you'd be able to go from one end to the other, but now you can't. But it sort of kept this area in like a wacky time capsule. So whatever the reasoning for, this is really cool. Again, I don't think this is gonna last long. Obviously, when renovations begin, this is gonna go, but this is why. This little section is why I wanted to come down here and document this for the channel. This is like 80s mall vibe that I don't even get to do. This is like something the bigger, more professional channels travel across the country to check out. Closest thing I can sort of relate this to would be North Park Mall and Villa Park, which I covered, but even that, only very small sections of that mall's history remain. This is an entire, intact, untouched, since the 1980s wing. And really the 1980s is when they covered up the mall, so some of this might be from the 1960s. I really don't know. Okay, so there was a Value City furniture there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think too many Value Cities remain anymore, so yeah, there's gone. Managed by Sterling. I don't know if that's a bad name like Kohan over in Spring Hill or not. Oh, just look at the lighting up there, the skylights. Oh, I love it. Yeah, a little abandoned Value City footage here too. Now you can kind of understand why I say it's the tale of two malls, because it's not two malls, but darn sure feels like it. There's also some cool lighting over by the entrance here, which I gotta show that. Yeah, so my conclusion, the south side is whatever, just another dying mall, but oh my gosh, this is awesome. Check out that lighting around the skylight. I don't know what to say, this is just wild. I'm glad I came down here. Don't know how long this place is going to be open for. Glad I got it documented. This is a piece of history, piece of mall history that I don't even really remember that much from my childhood. Well, that was pretty awesome, folks. But we're not done with the mall visits today. Oh no. We're in the area. I mean, I have to kind of check out another supposedly dying mall. That's not too far from here. Well, stay tuned because it'll be in the next video. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.